Donald, you've been a successful president, as I said, of the NAACP branch in Maricopa. As a white guy, I wonder what you make of all of this.
I'm not happy about it. It's a slam against the organization. It'll ultimately hurt the organization for some period of time. You got to recall, Anderson, this is a race-based organization, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. And being a race-based organization, when you have a leader in any capacity, whether it be on the local level, nationwide, et cetera, you've got to have credibility. Once you lose that credibility, the efficacy of your leadership fails. And here we had a person who did some wonderful things as president, also some wonderful things as a member of the board of directors there in the Spokane branch, but has also ultimately brought down a lot of harm to the organization. It's become a laughingstock matter across the country, except it's not funny. And when this thing first broke, I said, you know, this is like a thread sticking out. They're going to start tugging on that thread, and bad things are going to happen. The suit's going to fall apart. And sure enough, that's what's happened.
She said she doesn't know if she would be as effective in the NAACP if she identified as a white woman. When you hear her say that, I mean, what goes through your mind?
I don't believe it, because I'm in that posture, and I know I have to go out in the community. I deal with both African Americans, I deal with Caucasians, I'm dealing only on a daily basis, not only, excuse me, with police chiefs from the community, but mayors, town council members, city managers, people who lead civic organizations, because the lifeblood of our organization is fundraising. What runs the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People are Benjamin Franklin's. That's what keeps things going. That's what provides us with the money.
Fundraising is critical, obviously. Michaela,
critical.
Yeah, Michaela, I mean, what more do you want to say? Because I mean, I do think this is so complex.
It is, but what he just said is it. Using his white male privilege to help the American project, right? So that's what she could have done. She could have used her privilege to help get at structural racism and to help black women in a very real way. We can't be white. You know, so that what he articulated is really what we've been trying to get at. How you can be white and still work in social justice is very clear.
And Charles, I mean, she was hired as a black woman to teach Africana studies.
But there are a lot of white professors.
Sure,
teaching
right, exactly.
Africana
That's
studies,
right.
and so you can do that work. And I think, you know, the whole idea of the NAACP was to take African Americans when they were at a real position of vulnerability and oppression, and still exist to some degree, and to try to lift that to an equal status and try to work, chisel away at all the structural problems that were standing in the way of equality. And that's all that people are asking anybody to do, and anybody can engage in that work. All of us, in fact, have to be engaged in it for it to actually be a successful experiment. Right. It cannot be just a black people striving issue. It actually has to be a society-wide accepting of this is a real possibility, and it is a real admirable goal, that we want equality in our society, and that part of what our history is that we have privileged some populations and we have oppressed others. And until we acknowledge that and have everybody working on that, we don't get rid of it. And so she could have used that platform and her position in our society for the advancement of that cause.
Do you see this as a form of blackface? Because her belief, her saying that, well, she doesn't not be out in the sun. There's more to it than that. There's more to her presentation.
Well, I do believe that it has been performance, because it has been deceptive, right?
Right.
If it were honest, and you said I was born to two white parents. However, I actually think that black women are beautiful, and I think black hair is beautiful, and I would like to look like that, even though that was not my birth experience, right? So that would have at least been an honest expression. But this is actually performance based on deception, and therefore, whether you call it blackface or not, it is a deceptive performance, and it is insulting in that way.
Donald, do you feel it has lasting harm to the NAACP?
No, the organization is bigger than one person. And what has happened has mushroomed because the press has mushroomed it. It's a unique story. You know, the black-white angle is just, how often do we see something like this come along? Now we have it in our laps. It's all around the world. And we have someone who's taken the opportunity to try and present herself as an African American. And yet, when it came time to sue Howard University because they denied her access to the master's program, she's a white woman again. And so that, to me, belies all of her arguments.
I agree.
That simple little thing.
Yeah.
And that dismantles the transgender comparison, by the way.
Totally.
The ability, the privilege to then switch on a moment's notice for your own benefit back to something else that you have said you have abandoned. She could do that. Transgender people cannot do that. You can't just say, okay, now I'm just going to abandon this concept that I wanted to transition in gender.
Donald Harris, thanks very much for being with us. Michaela Angela Davis, as always, Charles Blow as well.